Also contains invest. We talk about investing, finance, and professional development. As recording time of 1:56 p.m. on Eastern Time, Ethereum coin traded $3,777, up about 0.31% so far. On the crypto market beside Ethereum, which is currently still in the green territory, the overall crypto market and the equity market beside Dow Jones, which is still kind of lingering on, are currently down respectively. And the reason for this sell-off right now is mainly due to the job numbers that came out today. Seems like there's a record number in November for the amount of workers that have quit their jobs. And this is a report that has been distributed out of the labor departments earlier today. And with respect to the specific quants, the so-called quit level surged to 4.53 million for the month of November. And this represents basically an 8.9% of an increase from October and broke this September's high watermark of 4.36 million. So this is a relatively large amount of people quitting among the US. And with respect to the numbers, some of the key points that I also want to mention, just a high-level synopsis. The record of 4.53 million workers quit their jobs, but it also kind of juxtaposed with respect to the job opening, which declined to 10.6 million only. So it seems like there's a lack of supply and a lack of demand collectively, right? And with respect to the population, I guess the demographic of the people quitting is predominantly driven by restaurants and healthcare workers, which makes sense because of the surge, and I guess people just cannot, take it anymore. So the 4.5 million, a large composition of that in percentage is coming from those people. And seems like, definitely, with respect to this number, definitely a negative job report that conveys a negative message onto the economic outlook, right? So obviously when you hear something along the line with such a big miss, right, and frankly a historical record number for people quitting their jobs, right? This is 4.53 million people in November, just in specifically November. We haven't even count October. So collectively, that's like close to about 10 million people jobs that just vacant at the moment. So when you hear something like that, obviously it would drive a negative sentiment on the economical outlook going forward. And that's the reason why we're translating into sell-off, right? But more of a normalization, because yesterday we saw a huge sector rotation away from crypto on to obviously the large cap tech stocks, right? Tesla surged about 15%. So today is partially of people taking profit, but also partially because of this job numbers that obviously a big miss. And obviously with the Omicron news, that's also still percolating as well, right? So it's a mixture of three. Obviously, net still negative, right? That's why we're negative, right? It's one positive, two negatives, right? So with respect to the overall market right now, it's a recording time of 2 p.m. on the Eastern Time. Let me just look into the news real quick to see anything that's really worth mentioning. I'll say collectively, not really. Again, just more news around something that we've already learned about yesterday is with respect to the crypto betting platform called Poly Market. Got a $1.4 million fine, right? And this is something that is we have heard from yesterday. And then another one, do I see another news that's really worth mentioning? Not really. I think that's the only one for some reason. Another one's more of a trivial one. It seems like a whale have just moved 9,344 Ethereum off Gemini. Okay, I'm not sure what that really means, but obviously there's some whale activities going on. And as I read into this, it doesn't really specify any specific reason or rationale why that is. And then one last news that I see on Yahoo Finance with respect to just what happened in 2021, right? With respect to Ethereum. If you look into the trajectory of what happened last year, we've surged up by over 260% from the bottom in 2021 to obviously to the level that we have got to all-time high of approximately close to 5,000, right? Basically 4,800, right? All right, so that's pretty much the news. So let's just dive straight into the technicals. It's a recording time again at 2 p.m. on the Eastern time. We are currently just trading on the flat level at the 42 out of 70. And we're about to form a golden cross, right? So still in the bullish sentiment in terms of the setup right now. Again, the sell-off, despite the negative economic number, the job number, was still flat, which shows like, you know, how bullish is the Ethereum right now in comparison to the overall market, right? Bitcoin, obviously, we are bouncing off of the level at the exact level to identify, right? The 45,500, we're basically $100 up from there. So in terms of incurring risk right now with the 30 out of 70, so still a buy, I would say, in terms of the current level right now. Dogecoin is down about 2%. At the moment, the 40 out of 70, so again, anywhere from 16 to below is still better level. So I think we're almost there based on the current level right now. Cardano is down about 1.35%, anywhere from the I would say, yeah, like 130, 128 to below, like 125 to below, all the way to 119 will still be a better level. But we're about to form a death cross, so I think that's very logical, and I think putting your limit order in the around 125 to 120 is the very logical thing to do. Solana, it's 167 right now, so we're gonna be coming down to 155, like I kept saying, right? With the 40 out of 70. So as we get there, I think that's a good level to place your order in. XRP is at 81 cents, down about 2.16%. As we go down to the 78 cents, it's actually not terrible, right? As we get there, I think we are going there right now based on the setup that we have at the 41 out of 70. So not the best, not the worst, but I think right now is a logical risk if you want to incur. Polkadot is down about 3.28% right now. Right now, we're normalizing from the previous surge that we've had. Anywhere from 26 to below is still a better level for us. ALGORAND is down about 8%. Again, whatever goes up really, really fast comes down just as fast. You could see that we have how many, mountains that we have had on the RSI. So that shows just basically triple negativity, triple bearishness. So I think right now it's logical for you to probably sell or buy in somewhere around like 135 to below from here. Shiba Inu is now about 1.41%. Anywhere from 29.50 to below is still a better level for us. MACTEX down about 1.41%. Anywhere from 175 to 43 is still better level with a 51 out of 70. So not the best level to incur risk at the moment. AVAX down about 3.15%. As we sell down from this 48 out of 70s, we're going to go down to the 80 to 60 from here. That will be a better level for us. Terra, we're selling down right now, which makes sense because we have been running so hot with the 56 out of 70. So ideally, again, right, 62 to 52 to 45 from here. And with respect to elrond, let's just take a look at it real quick. We are relatively depleted at the moment with the 39 out of 70. So yeah, it's not terrible to incur risk at the moment, right? Anywhere from current level to 235 is still good. And with respect to the risk management level, these are the levels that I've identified here for us. Let me know if you have any questions. I've revised this a couple of times again. And by the way, I do want to be addressing something. It seems like there are more fake accounts. And again, I just want to clarify that I do not have any WhatsApp. I don't have any Telegram. I do not, specifically talk to or reach out to my, members of this channel or the Patreon members via Instagram. I don't have Facebook. If you want to have direct communication with me, that is, obviously official. My Patreon is where it is, right? And please do not talk to these people unless it's verified. My only form of communication is either on YouTube that has my verified, bold indicator indicating that's me, or is it coming from Patreon only? That's my only two portals of communication. Okay? Just wanted to clarify. And please be careful of scammers. Not sure what they want from me, but it's like so many occurrences already, from fake YouTube accounts pretending to be me, to fake numbers, to now fake Instagram accounts, and even fake Patreon accounts. Right? You know who I am. You know how many. You know the way I'm communicating. All just the two portals again, right? So appreciate you on this Tuesday. It's definitely really worrisome for me. I don't really know what to say, but yeah, be careful and protect yourself. All right, take care. Bye.